before the video begins, spoiler alert, Attack of the Clones I've already seen. I just finished watching today, but for context for the scene that's gonna build up, this is basically Padme, Obi-Wan, and Anakin were captured. So Mace Windu and Yoda are trying to set up a strike team. I'm not gonna spoil it too much because I'm gonna show the footage next year. But if you haven't watched it, don't watch the footage, or don't watch this whole video. But this doesn't make sense with also the script and the words that Mace Windu says. So pay very closely to the words that Mace Windu says. If you can't hear what he says over my voice, just watch the movie yourself and just skip to it. So okay, bye bye. This is the video I'm talking about, right? So I'm gonna play this scene right now. So for context, the power was basically granted right now to the Supreme Chancellor, for him to take command and be able to create or employ the Grand Army Republic, which is the clones, right? So this scene is basically Mace Windu and Yoda talking, and them saying, yes, this has been done, right? So them saying, okay, this has been done, and then Mace Windu says, I will gather the Jedi we have left, which is like, hold up. The Jedi you have left. First of all, this is the very first battle or conflict, or any major battles that are in the Clone Wars, very start of the Clone Wars. The first major battle. And if you look at the lore, also it's been thousands of years since Jedi have any conflict. So I'm gonna play the video right now instead of me talking. I'm gonna talk over a little bit, get some instructions so I don't get fully copyrighted, but here it goes. So here you go, he's making his announcement right now. And now everybody's, obviously agreeing, some people are agreeing, and they're talking. Right, so Dooku says, Then Mace Windu says his point, I will take what Jedi we have left. Well, okay. And he says that much, right. So he's gonna go visit them, so we don't see that on screen. But then the army gets employed. The point I'm mostly trying to hit at is that Mace Windu in the Jedi Order, they don't have, they don't have to use the word we have left, right? Because they don't have a dwindled amount of numbers of Jedi, right? If you Google it also, there was 212 Jedi sent to Geonosis for the strike team to rescue Obi-Wan, Padme, and Anakin, right? 212. Well, so a lot of them were not shown on screen. A lot of them are shown as backgrounds. They're also shown in that team right there. But 31 survived that battle, right? So my thing is, how does it make sense for the Jedi to send all 212 of their people to a strike team, right? And also, why would Windu say, "I'll send the Jedi we have left" when he just sent 212 Jedi to go and fight? Why would he do that? Like you can, it doesn't make sense when it comes to clash with it, right? And he doesn't have to say that because in that very moment, the clone army was already authorized, so he knows that the clone army is coming to help them. He doesn't have to say, I'm sending the rest of them that we have left. No, the clone army is coming as well. You don't need to send 212 to go rescue 3 people. Come on, bro. And then out of that 212, 31 survive. So if you go to the calculator on my phone, I go to 212 minus 31. 181 Jedi died in the Battle of Geonosis, or in the Strike Team Battle of Geonosis. That's completely ridiculous, but hope you guys enjoyed and go watch this scene. It's absurd, and hopefully I don't get copyrighted, but I finished watching the Attack of the Clones. I uploaded another video about Jango Fett, why he didn't step off the roof, because the roof is soaked in water, but bye-bye, have a great day, and Darth Anakin is pretty epic and OP.